EdYoda, the end of your job search and the beginning of your dream career. EdYoda's live sessions are taught by industry experts, giving you hands-on experience and practical knowledge with real projects, not just degrees. EdYoda's industry-recognized certifications will help you stand out in the job market. And that's not all. With EdYoda's exclusive job board featuring 500+ companies, finding your dream job has never been easier. Say goodbye to endless job searching and hello to your dream career with EdYoda. Join EdYoda's student community today and start building your dream career.
All right, we are live. Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the workshop. I hope you all are excited to attend this workshop, and we'll be beginning soon. But before that, I would like you all to quickly click on that like button if you haven't yet, and if you haven't subscribed. I know you all have, but by chance if you haven't yet, now would be the right time to click on that subscribe button and press the notification icon so that you can keep getting notified about more workshops like this. So for today's workshop, our topic is going to be cloud computing. So how many of you are learning about cloud computing for the first time? Let me know in the chat box. And we are going to talk about AWS in particular. So it's going to be a very interesting session. I know you all are going to enjoy it. So get ready with your notes so that we all can learn together. And we have Harshit here with us. So Harshit, welcome.
Hi Rishabh. Hi all. Welcome to this session. Thanks, Rishabh.
Harshit is an instructor for today who is going to teach you all about cloud computing. It's going to be an amazing session. So get ready. We are going to begin soon. But before we actually start, little bit information about EdYoda. So EdYoda is an e-learning platform where we educate on job relevant skills, and then we connect you to our job opportunities via our hiring partners. And this is one of our initiatives where we are trying to bring knowledge about different skills to you via these workshops. So I hope that you enjoy this session, and to attend more sessions like this, do subscribe to the channel so that you keep getting notified. All right, and we also have a Telegram channel where you get exclusive updates about workshops like this. So that link will be available in the description so that you can join the group. But now let's attend the session. And after that, the link will be available in the description so that you can join the group. Now we won't waste any more of your time, and we'll begin the session soon. So before we start, once again, a quick like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and share this video with all your friends with whom you want to watch this live session. So all right, let's not waste any more time, and I'll hand it over to Harshit. So over to you, Harshit.
Yes, thanks Rishabh. Thanks for this welcome. And guys, we are going to start our session very soon, in just 1 minute, I would say. But before I start, I want to introduce myself okay. So let's formal introduction first. So my name is Harshit, and I have total 3 years of experience in the backend, in the front end. I'm totally the full stack developer, and I'm working as SD2 software development engineer 2 right now. And I have little bit of experience, not little bit, I would say I have more than 2 years of experience in this AWS domain. I have built the application, I have configured the cloud. So I would think I'm the best person to teach you this AWS cloud, and I will show you what are the different things, how we can how you can start your journey, what are the different components in the AWS we have. So for that, I will be sharing my screen first. So let me share. Okay, so my screen is, I guess, sharing. Can anyone let me know if you can see my screen?
Yes, Harshit, we can see.
Okay, thanks, Shab. So guys, our session today is we will be learning cloud, right? And we will see how to become AWS cloud architect. Okay, and this will be a very from scratch session. It will be nothing okay, we will start from something and then we will end up with the something. No, What we will do, we will try to start our session with the very basics. And very basics, I mean, like I will be telling you first of all the disadvantages, right, of something. Okay, something. This is kind of surprise for you. So I will be first telling you this some kind of disadvantages why we need the cloud. Okay, and again I'm telling you guys, any technology you are learning, try to learn in that way. Like if you are learning, it's not like okay, you see some technology and you learn. No, this is not the way. What you should do, you should try to understand the advantages of it, the use cases of it. So this is the best way. See, learning is one thing. Okay, a little bit of gyan, I would say, or motivation. So learning is one thing. Okay, learning is one thing. You can go, you can learn. Okay, but the practice, you know, the practice, the behind the like why we are learning, this is very important. And you, when you become the software engineer, that should be your first agenda of your thing. So let me start the session, guys. So this is our agenda. I know this is kind of very long packed session. Okay, we have like so many things to cover. So this is agenda. We will try to see what is first of all cloud. Why do we need it? Okay, because again, anything you learn, try to understand why we need it. So then we will see some what is AWS. We will see the getting started with AWS like global infrastructure. And if you do not know about this global infrastructure, like how you will be creating your accounts, how you will be going to handle this AWS EC2, do not worry at all. This is again, I'm saying this will be a very from a scratch session. So you do not need to worry about anything. Okay, so the agenda is packed, and like we have so many things. So without wasting any time, let's start our discussion about the first slide. Okay, so guys, first thing is before going to cloud. Okay, as I said, like we will be talking something disadvantages. What are the disadvantages? So let's see first of all, what is this local data centers, IT resource, and what are the disadvantages? So let me tell you, I will give you one now the use case kind of thing. So let's say you are building a project. Okay, the case is you are building a project, or you are making a software, or you are just beginning your office. Okay, let's say you are starting your company. So what you need? Okay, what you need? So you guys, what you need is, of course, you will need some engineers. Of course, you will need some engineers in your office, or like if you are starting your office at home, so some kind of engineers you will need. What else you need? So you will be guys needing some kind of resources, IT resources. So what is this IT resources? So IT resources can be system, this computer, this server, this data kind of databases, storage thing, some kind of network devices like router, bridges, Wi-Fi, these things, lots of things you will need, right? This is kind of IT resource. And I'm talking about very scratch, guys. Whenever you are starting a project, what you need? So you will need engineers. Of course, you will need some kind of hardware like system, this storage device, this network device, anything like lots of things you will need. But let's look into picture, like where you will keep this thing. So you guys will be keeping all this thing in where? In your office, right? If you are building your just say like the project, or you are just starting your company, you guys, all you will put this thing in your office, or if you are starting from home, so you will be putting it at your home. So what is the first step? So first step always be, you will go to market and you will buy the IT resources. Okay, you will go to market, you will buy some systems, you will buy some storage, you will buy some extra things, right? If you buy all these things, let's understand what is the like responsibilities you will get. So once you buy something, there's a kind of responsibility you have. So what are the responsibilities you have? So responsibilities can be, guys, reliable and robust power supply, right? This is very important. Now you are responsible for a good connection. You are responsible for a correct power connection. This power connection should not be interrupted. If your power connection is some kind of interrupted, you are not going like you are not going for a good business. Like your business will maybe fail or some kind of things. So you are responsible for now the power supply. Like the power supply should be there. So maybe what you can do, you can put some generator, or so you can put some ACs, like lots of things you can put there. Other what responsibility you will get? So security also, this is your responsibility now. If you are buying any expensive thing, it's now your responsibility to secure it. It's now your responsibility to maintain it. Okay, so there are two other responsibilities you get when you buy this IT resources for your team, or for office, or for your like company and all. What other things you need? So the fourth point here is need backups for the disaster and downtime and failure. It means you should have a backup plan if in case of some disaster. So let's say if earthquake comes into picture, so what will happen? Your office will be damaged. Maybe your resources can be damaged. So you have some backup plan for that. Okay, so what you will do? So maybe like you will set up another office with the same configuration, with the same devices in some other areas also. So this is kind of very expensive. You think like to just maintain this backups, you need to create multiple replicas to just backup of things to give to like handle this disaster downtime. You need to create backups of things. You need to create the replicas for your same resources. So guys, now let me you can tell me, is this a good way, or is this a like what we say, like is this a maintainable way? Is it not cost very cost high? So if you see all these things, all the 4 points, your responsibilities are also increasing. You are paying lots of money here, and also like of course, even after putting that much of resources, like the responsibilities, you are not safe, guys. You are not safe. Like let's see, power supply can be break. Okay, security can be hacked, and backup can also be what we say, like can kind of downtime and failure. So there are lots of disadvantages if you put your resources in your office or in your house. Okay, on premise, we can say on premise. If you put all your resources in your premise, okay, in your area, there are lots of disadvantages for that. So what you will do? Okay, and just one more example. Let's say you want 10 TB of hard disk or some SSD, and in just like you only need for 1 week. Let's say you just want you need this 10 TB of hard drive or SSD for just 1 week. Even if you need just for 1 week, what you need to do? You need to buy that 10 TB from the market, and you will keep it for lifelong. So this is again very like this is not the normal use case. Like you are paying lots of money for just 7 days or 1 week. Okay. So there are lots of guys disadvantages you can think of. Okay, there are lots of disadvantages of this keeping these resources on your premise. So let's see what is the solution now. So solution is guys cloud. Okay, all the solution, if you talk about what if I do not buy, what if I do not want that responsibility of security, maintaining things or backups, what is the solution? Solution is guys cloud. So what is cloud first of all? So first of all, this cloud is no like the normal cloud or the real cloud which you see in the sky and all. This is not the cloud. Okay. So what is then cloud? So guys, what if I tell you every industry nowadays, okay, we will be understanding of course what is cloud, but let me tell you, you can name any company, you can name guys any company, all companies are using cloud. I can't remember a single company who's not using cloud. So every company is you guys using cloud. So what is cloud now? So guys, cloud is instead of buying, you remember like here we are buying the IT resource. So instead of buying the IT resources, this servers, this compute engines, this databases, this storage, what here we will do, we will just rent, or we will ask someone, hey, can you give me your database or your storage for 1 week or 2 week or for 1 year? They will give you, and you only pay for that amount only. Let's say if I'm taking their 10 TB of memory or 10 TB of SSD, I will be pay, and I'm using for let's say 1 week only. So what I will do, I will only pay for 1 week. Okay, I will not pay for lifelong. So this is guys very cost effective. So what you will do, I will tell you who you will ask. Like there are lots of companies which will offer you cloud services. I will tell you, like this is session is all about that. But let's understand the first of all theoretical things. So theoretical things is cloud. You will go to someone. You will ask, hey, can you give me your computer? Can you give me some your storage? They will give you. They will of course charge you. Okay, this is business. They will charge you, but you will be paying for what? You will always be paying for the time you are using it. You are nothing like, okay, you just use for 1 week and you are paying for lifelong. No, you will use it for 1 week. So you will be paying for 1 week only. So this is the advantage of guys cloud service. And nowadays, every company, you can name any company, like we will be taking the company's example also, but you can name like Amazon, Flipkart, Netflix, Disney Hotstar, everyone, even this EdYoda, this EdYoda channel also, we are also using. This YouTube is also using. So you can like think of any company, they are using this cloud services. So that's how, like, guys, you can understand the importance of cloud. If you are just starting your journey, okay, if you're just starting your journey in a computer field or in your IT field, it's very important to know this cloud. Okay, and let me tell you again one thing here, very important thing. I will tell you, because cloud is very important, because cloud is very in demand job. Okay, you will find lots of job in the cloud domain. So the like, guys, the pay is also very high. First of all, the pay is also very high. There are lots of job opportunity because we are moving to cloud. Like every company wants to migrate to cloud, so there are lots of job opportunity. Okay, and the guys, this AWS, if you are read this AWS, which we are looking into picture, like we will be starting, of course, in just 2 or 3 minutes. This is the most powerful thing. This is also a cloud service. Okay, this is a cloud service. I will talk in detail, but this is the most powerful company. I would say 70% of whatever the company are using, they are using this AWS. So you can now think of how many job opportunities are there in the cloud services. So let's understand the point here. So I said like on-demand delivery service of IT resources over internet. It means on internet, you will going to ask someone, hey, can you give me? And that person will give you the IT or some kind of compute. They will also give you some computer. You will ask, and we will see it also. Like we will be deploying our applications on AWS today. We will be deploying on someone computer. I will be deploying the same application which is running in my system right now. That same application I will deploy in US. Like I will rent one machine in which is in US, and I will deploy that application on that machine which is in US. So guys, on demand delivery. So it means you are asking something on demand. It means what? Like you can ask anytime, they will give you. Okay, it doesn't matter. Like, okay, in 24 hours you can ask any seconds, like any minute, any seconds, whenever you will ask, you will get the things. So first is this point, over the internet. This is important. You will not go to US and then you will ask like, okay, hey guys, can you give me? No. Over the internet, you will be asking and they will reply you. They will give you whatever you are asking for it. Okay. Okay. Second thing is, it is very cost effective. And the very important line here is pay as you go pricing. It means you will be paying for what? You will be paying for, let's say like you are using for one month. You will be paying only for 1 month. If you are using for 1 day, let's say, even for 1 hour, let's say like if you are using some database storage for 1 hour, you will be only paying for 1 hour. You will not pay like extra money or something. You will only pay for what you have used. This is the correct sentence. Okay. Third point is, now guys, on demand delivery is there. Now cost effective is there. So now what you can do, you can focus on your business. Instead of like thinking like or taking the headache of security, owning the things, now you can focus on your business. This security part, this maintaining part, this power supply things, and of course the backup thing, it's not your responsibility now. You can focus on your business problem. You can like brainstorm on your business problem. Okay, this is not your headache like security, maintaining, owning. No, someone will take care of that. Okay, who will take care of that, we will see. But someone will take care of that security, maintaining, owning the things. You are only focused on your business problem. Okay, the fourth point. Fifth point is what services you can ask for. So this is very important. Okay, what services you can ask for. What are the things you can ask for? That like whatever I'm saying, like, okay, AWS, you will be going to AWS and you will be asking, hey, AWS, can you give me some storage? So what the things you can ask for. So let me tell you guys now, the most important thing here is, you can ask almost everything. Okay, you can ask almost everything. You can ask for compute power. Okay, you can ask for this database. You can ask for this storage. You can ask for email service. You can ask for CDN. So CDN is content delivery network. If you do not know, we have a slide on that, so do not worry. And you guys can think of anything. Okay, you can name anything. You will be getting the things in the AWS. So this is very powerful. Okay. So like you can think of anything. Like I have only like put at the 5 things here, but you can guys think of anything AWS will give you. Okay, see guys, even email service. Now you do not need to handle like, okay, so you need to set up the email server somewhere and Nothing is required. You just go AWS, ask for email, they will give you. Even the login sign up thing, you have must heard like, okay, we have this login feature, a sign up feature on web, right? So this feature is also supported by AWS. Something called as Cognito. We will not we will today we will see. Someday we will see. But yeah, lots of feature. Like there are thousands of guys services we have in the AWS. Okay. So whatever you can think of, there's a solution in the AWS. There's a service in the AWS. Okay. So this is guys, we will be using cloud service, and not we will be using, like nowadays, like every company is using cloud. Like no company can stand in the market without the cloud. Like now, I work for 3 years, even more than 3 years. So I haven't seen like, okay, companies are using this, like they are going to market, they are buying something. No, everyone using a cloud. Okay, everyone is using cloud. So let's see the second slide here. Okay, so we have seen, okay, till now we have seen what are the disadvantages of this IT resources, this local server, okay, local, I mean the local data centers. Then we will see, guys, what is the, like, who's using cloud? Okay, let's see. I talked about like, okay, everyone using. Do not believe me. Okay, I would say do not believe me. Let's understand who is using cloud, which companies are using cloud. So guys, I have here like few industries. You can read also, like we have healthcare, we have finance, we have real estate, we have information technology, we have consumer products, we have energy, we have materials. Anything you can think of, every industry. Okay, so here I guess every industry is there. Almost every industry is there. You can guys see, even healthcare, even finance, even real estate also, even communication, like you are talking like this Airtel, Jio, all these things. So everyone is using, guys, cloud. No, you will not find any I would say industry where we are not applying this cloud. Everyone using cloud. Let's see few examples. Okay, let's understand with the few examples who is using. So I have, guys, first of all, okay, and also it doesn't matter like what is your organization size. Okay, even if you are only, if your team is only for 2 people, or even if your team is just for like you are only like single person in a team, then also you can use the cloud. Or of course you have very big team, then like it's very good to use the cloud. So it doesn't matter like what is your team size. It doesn't matter like which industry you are coming from. Every industry is using, guys, cloud. Okay, let's see some kind of like use cases or the companies which are using. So I already share I teach you like this Amazon, Paytm, Flipkart, all these are using for cloud for real-time market experience. Okay, for real-time market experience, they are using the cloud. Like they have like what I say, like all this, how Amazon and Flipkart or Paytm is working, right? So lots of, like, you can't bear like, okay, you will go market and like, let's say if you are building Flipkart, you can't bear like, okay, you go like to market and you will buy something in your office. You can, guys, you can relate this example in big billion days on Flipkart and on Amazon. We have lots of traffic, right? Like everyone is purchasing something. So that time, like they need a very good like compute engine. They need a very good resources. So they will not like, they will every year they will go and they will buy. No, what they do, they uses some cloud service to handle that scale, to handle that traffic. Okay. So, so Amazon, Paytm, Flipkart, they are using the cloud services. What next? Food deliveries. Food delivery companies like Zomato, Swiggy, they all are using, guys, this cloud services. So for what? So Swiggy or Zomato can use their cloud services for tracking, like, okay, your order is delivered or not. This thing they can do. Okay, and almost everything they can do with the cloud. But this is just one example here. Second thing is edtech company. We are also edtech company like EdYoda, Byju's. You can name any company. They are also using cloud services to provide the online education. Okay, every company is using, guys, every company is using on this cloud services to give you the online recording. Okay, you see, like, okay, we have recorded lectures also. So where are their recorded lectures? Lectures, they are not in the office. They are not in the Bangalore office, right? They are somewhere in the cloud. Okay, and when you go, you can watch that recording, and that recording is coming from cloud. Okay, cloud, it doesn't mean like, okay, there is a cloud, right? Not the real cloud. Cloud means obviously like AWS has set up something, or cloud services has set up something. There is your video, But yeah, this is the thing. So you will be asking someone, they will give you the recording. Okay. Yeah. Of course, the gaming industry. If hope I like you guys are very familiar with the gaming industry. In gaming industry, what we have is like we have so many games, right? Like in just this 7 to 8 years, I see like lots of games are evolved. They're like totally the user experience is brilliant, I would say. So how they are handling this, like this all these things. So they are also guys using the cloud services. They are using cloud services at very big scale. Okay, like you can watch this PUBG or this Call of Duty where you can play, you can talk with someone. So what is this thing? So all these things are guys cloud. Like all these things are moving around some kind of cloud. Okay, so these are the some kind of industry use cases. Let's forward our discussion and let's see guys, this is a very good image. Now the perception can be changed. Okay, now the perception can be changed. Whenever someone will say cloud, so you will say no, nothing is cloud. In cloud, it means some services. So maybe it AWS. There are lots of other services also, like Google has GCP. Okay, Microsoft has Azure. IBM has their cloud services. So a DigitalOcean, if you know these things. So everyone having their cloud services. Okay, but most powerful, I would say, the most powerful and most, I would say, the leader in this cloud domain is AWS. Okay, because 70% of market is captured by this AWS. Okay. So now hope you are getting my point. See, like this guy is sitting here and he is using this thing, and all these things are coming from AWS. They are also sitting here, they are doing something, all things are coming from AWS. Okay, so there is nothing called cloud, it's actually AWS. Okay, or like in case of GCP, it's GCP, or in case of Azure, it's Azure. But yeah, you are getting my point. Like it's not a real cloud, it's kind of cloud services company, something like AWS, Azure, or GCP. Okay, hope guys these things are clear now. Okay, so guys, you can tell me if this is clear to you or not. Okay, I guess we can take the questions at the last. Okay, we can take the questions at the last. Okay, sure. So what we can do guys is we can move ahead with our AWS. Now what we have done is, till now what we have done is, okay, what we have done in this 20 minute, I would say, we have seen what is the cloud. We have seen why we need cloud. I have given you rough estimation, like, okay, what cloud can help you, which companies are using cloud. I have given you the high level things. Now we are slowly moving to one service. Okay, like we will be picking some cloud services company. There are lots of companies which are in this cloud business, but I would say the leader is AWS. So that's why we are learning this AWS. And of course, guys, this AWS is built by Amazon. So yeah, this is the thing. So we are slowly moving our discussion to the cloud services company. So let's start, because we have like this session is all about AWS. Okay, so let's start our discussion about AWS now. Okay, whatever we will see now, from now onwards, we will be concentrating on AWS only. Let's see, guys. So first of all, first point obviously is a cloud service provider. Nothing like new, right? Like you know this thing. AWS, Amazon Web Services, is a cloud service provider. It means it is a company which can provide you, which can help you to getting the things whatever you are asking for. Okay, if you are asking for some rented compute engine, if you are asking for some rented storage, if you are asking for some rented email service or anything, they can help you. So this is AWS. Second point here is they provide you services that you can use on demand and scale easily. Scale easily, guys. There are two words here: on demand and scale easily. So hope now you are getting what is on demand. So on demand means like you can ask anytime, you will get the things. Okay, and scale easily, it means, guys, hope you remember that Flipkart example. In month of October or in month of September, we have a very big like traffic on the what we have in the Flipkart or Amazon. So what they do at that time, so they do not like, okay, they do not go to market and they will buy like the resources. No, what they do, they go to Amazon, they configure their system to scale. Okay, hope you guys remember like how like the right now IPL is going on, right? So Jio, if you see on Jio, like we have 1 crore, even 2 crore sometime when MS Dhoni came into like he is playing MS Dhoni. So sometime like viewership can increase to 2 crore also. I have seen that. Like, okay. So what is this? So they do not do like, okay, like if Mahendra Singh Dhoni is coming, they will go to market and they will buy. No, what they do, they just scale their system. And how they scale? They use some cloud services. They use some cloud services which can automatically scale. Okay, here very important thing, which can automatically scale. It means when viewership is increasing, it will automatically scale to some like the larger configuration of your device. Right now, let's say if you are just using your 16 GB of RAM, if your traffic is increasing, it will automatically scale. So this is the advantages. Automatically scale is very big advantages. If you are keeping your devices on your on premise or on your office, what you do, you need to check, okay, if there's a traffic going on, if the traffic is increasing, you go to market and you will like increase the that RAM or something. But no, in cloud or everything is kind of, guys, automate or like automation, like you can do the automation thing. So there's a highly automation thing, highly automation is possible in this cloud domain. So this is, guys, important, on demand and scale easily with the with the cloud services. And it's not only with the AWS, it's for all the services. Like you can name GCP also provide this on demand, scale easily. Every company supports these things. Okay, and we have talked about what services you can take a use of. So you can take off obviously storage. You can take off this, guys, email service. You can take off the example of this databases. Like all these things we have already discussed. Now the second point, like the fourth point, this is kind of like it's okay point. Like this is not very important. Now you know, like it's a very good thing in the market right now. Fourth thing is, guys, let's understand AWS, like which companies are using AWS. So guys, hope I can hope like you all are familiar with this three application. Netflix, okay, you obviously know what is Netflix. Then we have this Zoom, and of course Amazon also uses AWS. And you like not this like only three examples, we have lots of example which uses AWS. Okay, so there are only three companies. I just put it because you are familiar with Netflix, Zoom, and this Amazon. So guys, they are the some companies which are using your AWS services. Let's move our discussion, and we will be, guys, there's an introduction done for AWS. Then we will start the AWS journey. So how you will be going to start your AWS journey. So we will be starting our AWS journey with the understanding how AWS evolved. Okay, so guys, first of all, there's a very quick slide here. So it was launched in 2002. Okay, it was internally launched. Guys, see here, it was internally launched. It means for Amazon itself, it was launched in 2009. Oh, sorry, in 2003. There was like a kind of, guys, what we say, like the some kind of what we say, like the improvements was going on in this 1 year, and they launched to market. Okay, they launched to market. And when they launched to market in 2004, okay, 2004, they launched with only one service. Okay, so this compute engine, this database, this email service, we all call it as a service. Okay, so they launch with this only one services called as SQS. It is like simple queue service. Okay, we will be seeing like what is SQS and all. But yeah, they launched with the only one service because they were experimenting like, okay, if this is suitable for market or not. After that, in 2006, after 2 years, they launched again two more services, that is S3 and EC2 instance. So S3 is again very important, and this EC2 is like really what I say. And we are going to learn everything about this EC2 instance. We will be launching this instance. We will be creating this EC2 instance. We will be deploying our application. I will be deploying 2 applications. Okay, like the chat application also. Like, yeah, I will do all the things, guys. But hope you are getting my point. In 2006, they have launched some new services also. Then, guys, till now 2006, they were in US only. Like they were only in US. After in 2007, they launched in Europe also. Okay, like USA was covered. Then they launched in Europe, and then, guys, after 2007, like the history is rewritten, I would say. Like every one company, like you can name it, like even, guys, NASA is also using your AWS. So you can think the complexity of the NASA, right? Like the complexity of NASA is very high. So you can rely on AWS, guys. So the problem of that power supply, the power of that backup is now totally handled by AWS. And now you can get my the issue, the major issue, that backup problem. If NASA is trusting AWS, of course we can trust, right? Like we are not doing any what we say, like the complex thing that better like than this NASA. So if NASA is trusting, so we can also trust. This Dropbox, Airbnb, all are using guys this AWS. Okay, this is the kind of the journey of AWS, and now like it's all like it's everywhere. I would say guys, everywhere. AWS is everywhere. Let's move to another slides. So there are some number facts. Okay, and these numbers facts are, maybe it's not kind of very important, but they are interesting. They are quite interesting. So guys, hope you can see this. In 2020, AWS has approx $40 billion of annual revenue. This is very big. Like this is like, see guys, AWS started just in 2007. These are like kind of what we have. This is kind of internally things only. Okay. When like it was globally launched in 2007, I would say, or 2008 maybe, like in just this 15 years, 15 years, they have reached to 40 billions of a dollar of revenue. So this is very big thing. And this is old data, like 2020, maybe in just 3 years, they have what I don't know, like how much they have configured this. Then the second point here is saying is 56 of market is in the like 50%, 56% market is captured by the AWS in 2020. But again, I'm saying this is 3 years old data. So maybe like, yeah, so it's 70% now. It's 14% increase, and it's for 70% in 2023. And of course, the second leader I would say is Microsoft with Azure with 22 or 26%. I do not remember the exact percentage they have, but yeah, this is the market leader. AWS is the market leader. So if you are going for any interview and all, you will be seeing AWS most of the time in your journey, in your learning also, or in your job also. You will be seeing this AWS most of the time. I would say like if you are going for 10 interviews, 8 interviews will be on AWS. So you can think of this the complexity and the use cases of AWS. Now it has, of course, this, what it is, 1 million. Yeah, 1 million active user. It's again, it's old data. So maybe it can increase to some like 1.2 or 1.3 millions of people. So yeah, these are the some number facts. We do not really need to care because we are programmers, we are coders, we are engineers. We do not need to remember this number facts. That was just for overview, like, okay, how big AWS is. Okay. Now, of course, you can guess what are the use cases of it. So use cases can be like as whatever you can think of. It can be enterprise application. It can be used for backup. It can use for storage. It can also use for web hosting. We will be doing web hosting, by the way, today. And that will also use for gaming applications. So anything you can think of, there's a use case in AWS. Okay. What is the next? It's applicable to all industry. We have seen this, like every industry you can think of, there's a use case of the AWS and the cloud, of course. Okay. So guys, now we have some understanding of what is AWS, how it can help us, how big is AWS. Now let's understand the last point. Okay. After that, we will be moving to the like AWS account creation, how you can create your account, how you can deploy your application. This thing we will be seeing in just very quick, I would say like just 2 or 3 minutes. Okay. But let's understand this point, guys. AWS has a global infrastructure. Okay. And you can see here map also, like this is your like world map. And you can see like everywhere it has the presence. Okay. You can name it, guys, anywhere. Okay. There's a presence of AWS. So the presence of AWS, or the infrastructure, I would say, infrastructure of AWS is divided into 4 parts. Let's understand this, guys, because this is important for your understanding also. If you will use AWS, this is very important because you need to select, first of all, which region or which region you want to build your application. So you need to use that. So you can, guys, your infrastructure is totally divided into 4 parts. First is the AWS region. Second is the availability zones. We call it as AZ also. Third is the data centers, and fourth is the edge locations. Let's understand one by one what are these 4 things. Then we will move to our like this account creation, how we will look account creation, how to launch EC2 instance, and all these things we will do just after this completing this global infrastructure. So first point we will see, guys, what is this AWS region? What is this AWS region? So right now, okay, right now, this is kind of very old image, I would say. The right now region is, guys, 31. Okay, the region, like AWS has 31 regions in all over the world. Okay, it has only like few images, but I checked like only like today only I was checking. It has 31 regions over the globe. Okay, and in each region, they have lots of things. They have availability zones, they have data centers. We will be talking in detail. But first of all, infrastructure is divided into regions. So every like 31 regions across the globe, and you can guys see here also, you have a region called as US East, US West. Like here, see guys, in India also, Asia Pacific, you have you have Singapore, Sydney, Tokyo. Europe also you have this, Canada also you have. So lots of guys regions you will have. You need to select first of all in which region you are going to ask for your device. So in Mumbai also you have that services. In US also you have resources. So it's important you to understand which place you are asking for the services. So guys, first thing is regions. So hope you are getting my thing. Like there are 31 regions right now, and it's kind of like guys keep on increasing, right? Like they build new regions, so region can be increased. But right now it's, guys, 31 regions right now AWS has across the globe, and in each region you have data centers. Let's see, guys. Let's see. First of all, regions is 31 in across the globe. Okay. Let's see, guys, this point. If you want to launch a new application, just let's say you want to deploy, like you have made a application and you want to deploy that application, where you will deploy. Okay, where you deploy, of course, you will be going to AWS and you will be asking them, oh, hey, can you give me your resources? But in which region you are going to select? Because there are so many regions here. You can see here, there are so many regions here also. In which region you are going to select? So you guys are going to select based on some rules, not rules, I would say, some recommendation, I would say. So what are that recommendation? So let's say, guys, if I'm in India, okay, if I'm in India and my user base is in India only, so I will be selecting the region Mumbai as my location, because in India we have only two regions, Mumbai and Hyderabad, I guess. So you can select either Mumbai or Hyderabad. This is recommendation. I'm not saying like this is the rule. You can also select US also. I will be selecting US for a demo. Okay, but you can select Mumbai also for any place you can select off. But it's always better to select the region which is very close to you. Okay, so if your user base is in India, so better to use or better to select the regions which is very near to you. Okay, this is the first point. Second point here is, it also, guys, varies from pricing. So maybe in US there's a low price, in Mumbai there's a high price. So if you are concerned with your price, you can select, guys, the region which have the lowest price. So for the same service, you can have like different prices. So you guys will be selecting the region which have the low price. Okay, so this is the second point. Second thing is, of course, like let's say, like if you are building a application for government, okay, let's say Indian government, you are making an application for Indian government. So what government can say, they can ask you, okay, my application, this boundary of my application should be in India only. It's not like, okay, you are building application for India and you are keeping your data and all in the US. No. So it's kind of, guys, boundary also. So you can think of like, okay, if Indian government is asking for your like AWS, they can ask, okay, so can you give me the boundary of India only? So it's also, guys, the boundary level also things. Second is, of course, guys, some resources are not available to some regions. It's also depends, like if, let me pull the chat, I guess. Okay. So if there's also important thing, guys, is like to pull the what we say, like the availability of the resources. So sometime I'm not saying almost like always it should not be there, but sometime some services is not present in some regions. So if you want to build, if you want to use that service, you have to check if this service is present in this region or not, because you have different regions. So you need to first of all check if this region is available in this region, this service is available in this region or not. So you guys, that you can check. So based on this, guys, 4 to 5 recommendation, you can select your regions. Okay, hope you are clear with the regions. And of course, you remember in the global infrastructure, we have 4 things. AWS region. So we have covered the AWS region. Let's quickly check what is this availability zone. So guys, availability zones, do you see guys this one? This one. So in each region, you guys have lots of availability zones also. And availability zone, why is this important? You guys remember there, like we have covered like what happens if earthquake came into picture, or earthquake happens at your place. So AWS has solution for this point also. What they do is, if they want to set up their data center in Mumbai, what they will do, they will not put like all data center together. What they will do, they will put like one data center at the one corner and the second data center at the other corner. So in case of disaster also, sometime your data can be backup. In case of disaster also, that's why guys, AWS is important, like very powerful. So see guys, disaster also it can handle. Even it can handle like you can put your data in India also, and you can put your data in US also. So like right now, like there's no, even like whatever the disaster came into picture, like your data is safe. Okay, so this availability zones helps in your picture. And each region, guys, this is very important point. In each region, you can have minimum 3 or maximum 6 availability zones. Okay, and how this availability zone looks like, guys, see, this is region, Sydney is a region. And here you have one availability zone, AP South is 2. And here you can have, guys, what? You can have 3 availability zones. See, you have East 1, 2A, you have East 2, 2B, and you have 2C. So you can divide all your data centers across these cities so that in case of any failure, any fire, your data can be safe. Okay, this is one thing. Inside this availability zones, inside the availability zones, you have this data center, guys. Now you will be having the actual data centers which have the records, which have the data. Okay, so first of all, we have a global infrastructure. Inside we have the regions. So you have different regions. Inside that regions, you have different availability zones. And inside any region, you can have minimum 3 and maximum 6 availability zones. Inside availability zones, you can have data centers. So data centers can be like varies. It's not like a rule like, okay, minimum 2 or maximum 6. No. Data centers can be anything. Okay, it can be sometime large also, it can be very small also. But yes, regions, then inside that region, we have availability zones. Inside that availability zones, we can have 3 availability zones or maximum 6. And in that availability zones, in each availability zones, we have these data centers. So here you can see like these are the data centers. And they all are connected, like, right, like they all are connected. So like communication is very fast. Okay. The last point here is edge location. What is this edge location? So guys, hope you, I'm not sure like you know about this content delivery or not, but guys, this is very important now. What it's saying is Amazon has 216 point of presence. We call it as POP also. It has, guys, 216 point of presence. How it help us? So it can help you to deliver the content very fast. Okay, let's say if you are watching a football match and that football match is in like happening in Europe, let's say, what AWS will do, it will cache that recording or this live streaming to your near location. So let's say like if you are sitting in Hyderabad, it will cache that in Mumbai. So you are not connected to directly with the Europe, you will connected to Mumbai only, because it's CDN. It's used for CDN. CDN stands for Content Delivery Network. It will deliver your content very fast. And for faster delivery, we use this content CDNs. Okay, that should be clear, guys. And you can see like there are some data like, okay, you have 2005 edge locations and across 84 cities across like 42 countries. So there are lots of guys things. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on our AWS console now. So hope now, guys, you will be excited to see how you can create your AWS account. So hope all are ready, right? All are ready, guys. Okay. So guys, if everyone is ready here, what we will do here is we will be seeing how to create AWS account. Let's see, guys. So there are lots of things, like, right? Like there are lots of ways to create your account, but the best way, because we are learning, we are not like, okay, we are like master in or expert in the AWS. So what we will be doing is we will be using, guys, free tier account. Okay. So there's a link, guys. You can go here. Okay. I have already opened that, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so guys, I have already opened this link in front of you. This is the free tier account. If you just click on this, guys, link, okay, if you click on this link, it will land you to here. So what here you can do, you can create your free account. Okay, you can create, guys, your free account. And again, I'm repeating, guys, you do not need to create your account right now. You do not need to create your account right now, because it can take time. It will ask you like lots of information. To do not create right now, just see right now, and after that watch the recording and let's do the same thing. Okay, so if you click on this, guys, create free account. Okay, this is a website of this free account. If you click on this on free account, you will be landing here, and it will ask you some root user email address, account name, and after that you, if you do, okay, after that you will do, it will ask for your address information. After that, okay, so let me show you this screenshot. I have this screenshot, I guess. Yeah, so this is a screenshot, guys. Okay, and so first thing is total 5 steps in the creation of AWS account. First is the, of course, the root is a user account. You will be giving your user account. In the second step, what you will do, you will putting your address information. Third thing is very important, guys. Now in third thing, you will be, guys, putting your debit card or credit card information or your details. So I would recommend, guys, do not put your credit card information here, because it will charge you without asking you. Okay, so what you can do is, of course, this free tier is free for 12 months. Again, I'm repeating, this free tier is free for 12 months. You can use whatever you want for 12 months. Okay, so this is free, but still they will ask you your credit card information or debit card information. So give the debit card information, guys, not credit card. If you give the debit card, that will be like, again, very safe and all. So you will be putting your information, credit card here. The third step is done. This is very simple. They will deduct you 2 rupees. Hope all are from India. So they will deduct you 2 rupees, and just after 2 days, they will credit also that 2 rupees in your account. So like nothing, okay, paisa like bhag gaya. No, this is not thing. They will debit the 2 rupees from your account, and they will again credit 2 rupees after just 2 days. Why they are doing this thing? They are just verifying like if this is like valid user or not. Okay, because this is a kind of very serious thing. Like AWS is not the funny thing or the childish thing. So they will verify like this is account is yours. They will deduct 2 rupees, and just after 2 days, they will also give you that 2 rupees, refund your 2 rupees. If third step is completed, you will be like, it will ask for your number and all, like you will be putting your OTP, like number verification and all. And then the last step is, guys, it will ask you for support. Okay, support plan, which plan you want to select. So guys, you will be selecting this basic plan, basic support free tier, not this one, guys, developer or business. No, you will be, guys, selecting this basic support. This is very important. Very important. This is, you will be supporting this basic support free tier account. After that, guys, wait for just 2 minutes. Your account will be enabled. Okay, your account will be closed. Sorry, not closed. Like your account will be valid. Now you can log in. And how you will be logging, guys? So first of all, you will be using, guys, this root user email address. So whichever the email address you are putting here, you will be using that email address, and with the password, whatever the password you have set it, using that, you will be, guys, logged in the user AWS console. So let me show you how you will be logged in. So it's like, I see, I will not create the whole thing because I have already the account. Okay, I have already the account. I showed you this screenshots, and also like it's not very safe to put the card information and all in front of this live session and all. So yeah. So what we will be doing, guys, I have the already account. What I can do, I can click on this sign into AWS account. I can click here. Okay. And now, guys, you will also get this option like, okay, you can sign in using root user and you can sign in using IAM user. So what I will be doing, I will be, guys, selecting this root user, and here you can put your root user email address. So what is my, so my is harshit.talks71@gmail.com. Okay, I will be guys clicking next, and it's asking me for password. So I will be giving my password here. Okay, so I have given the password, guys. Now it's asking me for multi-factor authentication. I have set the MFA, but you will not get that option. How you will get this option, I will show you. Just in a minute, I will show you. But you will not get the like this screen page. Once you enter the password, you will be landed to the management console. But since like this is my personal account and I do my regular things, like very important things and all, so I have set it the MFA. So I will be pulling my phone and I will be entering the code. So 165 and 316. Okay, so how to do this setup like MFA, I will be showing you in just a minute. Yeah, I will be, guys, see, I have submitted this thing, and let's wait to open this. Okay, yeah. So guys, this is AWS console. This is, guys, AWS console. Okay, so what you can see here, maybe like I have set it this, like I have just bookmarked it, so you will not see this all options here, but something you will see here. Like, see guys, so right now I'm using this region. Okay, I can go for any regions, guys. I can select any region here. I can select any regions, and see guys, here it's also saying there are 10 regions that are not enabled for this account. Why this is not enabled? Because this is again my free tier account. So in free tier account, guys, you will not get this, like some regions. So always like you need to select from this on also. So you can select, guys, anyone. So I'm okay with this US East. Okay, not Virginia. And then you can see some information like this account information, this account organization. You can see all this information. So let me first of all talk you. This AWS is, guys, also very kind of very not risky, I would say, but whenever you want to use this AWS, use it very like do not like, okay, go and use, not for fun. This is for serious use cases, guys. So what you will be doing, the first step, so you will be, guys, setting up your MFA. Okay, so what you will do, guys, you will be selecting this IMA. Okay, or how you can go for IMA, I will show you. Just a minute. Guys, you can click on this services. Okay, if you click on services, guys, you can search any services here. So I will be writing, guys, IAM, just IAM. You will be getting this option. You can click on this IAM. What is this IAM? In just a, we have a slide, right? Like we have a slide, guys. So management console we are doing right now, and then we will seeing like IMA, guys. So right now we are looking into this only. So let's see like the slide only, then we will move to the management console. So what is this IMA? So this is, guys, identity and access management. Why this is important? Because, guys, as I showed you and I teach you, like this AWS is not for any child or not. This is for serious users. So what we will do, whenever you create your AWS account, you logged in using root user. Okay, you logged in using root user. But whenever you want to do some operations, or if you want to do some deployment, you create a user. Okay, so how to create a user? You can click on this user and you can click it. Okay, you can click, guys, on user. See, guys, I have one user created dev client. You can create users, and it's very best practice, guys. See, suppose like you are starting your company. Suppose you are starting your company and you are your system admin. So you will not give the user like root user email ID and password to everyone, to not everyone. What you will do, you will create the users. So you will create users for dev. You will create the user for testing team. You will create the users for that support team. So creating users is very good practice. Okay. So before that, I will just want to show you this thing, guys, MFA. So see, guys, right now it's saying like this is enabled. Okay, this is enabled. Right now it's saying enabled. What I can do, guys, I can click on this. See, it's saying like it's enabled, already enabled. Let me create one user in front of you. Let me create one user in front of you. I will be clicking, guys, add user, and what I will do here, I will write here test live. Okay, I am creating, guys, here all test user, I would say here. Okay, I'm, guys, creating one user called as test user, and now what I can do, I can click on this, guys, next. See, now it will say like, okay, you want to add some permission and all. So I will be saying, guys, next. I do not want to do anything. I will be clicking on next. Okay, it will again the create user. User is, guys, created. User is created now. The test user is, guys, created. Okay, what I will do, when I click on this user, guys, here I will get some like permission and all. Like you can set the permissions for this user. Okay, if I go back on this test user, you will get some options to give the permission, like this user can access what are the things. So you can guys select this permission boundary, and you can go to the set permission boundary, and you can guys see here lots of things. So what I can do as of now, I can just give the administrator access. If I click on this administrator access, guys, and set the boundary here, let me hit the permission is added, guys. Now you can see here permission is added. Now guys, if I click on this security, okay, here guys, you will be seeing this thing link. There's a link here. So now guys, if I want to use this, or if I want to use my this test user, so what I will do, I will go to this link, and then I will use, so you see guys, I copied this link. If I click here and if I just paste here, see guys, I will be getting an option to log in. I will be getting an option to log in. Maybe it will ask, let's see. See guys, it is asking for my IAM username. So what I can do here, guys, I can create or I can log in with my user account. So which user I have created. Okay. So that thing you can do. Okay. Not a problem. Okay. I will be using, guys, just my this account. Okay. This root. Okay. Let's log out. Let me log in using again this my harshit.talks71@gmail.com. Next. Okay, so MFA is there. So let me put the password here. 853054. Okay. Let's wait for guys. So okay, so you know like how to create users and all. You can also, guys, delete your users also. You can delete your users also. That's not a problem. So what, guys, I will be doing is I will be just using this dev, or I can use this test also, or I can use my root also, like because we are just demoing, so we can use any user. Like we are learning, right? Like we are not doing like the practical things or not building the projects. We are just learning. So you can, guys, use your root user also. That's fine. You can use your this user also. So make sure whenever you are creating your users, so you need to go to the security credentials, and you guys need to select this one, and then only you can log into this. And if you want your password, what you can do, you can enable this console access. Here you can, guys, enable it. And here you can, guys, set your password. Like you can, if you want to set some password, you can set your password, and using this password, you will be logged in with this user, whatever user you have, this test user. Okay. So you guys want me to log in with this test user, or we can use this root user only? I can do anything. Okay, let me continue with the root user only. If we get time, we will be doing, like, we'll be just setting the password, and we can log in. That's not a problem. Like you just need to create a password, and how you will create, I showed you, right? Like you will be clicking on this thing, enable, then custom password. You can set your password something here. Okay. And see, guys, this option you can select, like, okay, user must create new password also, or you can use this password also. Anything is fine. Just login sign up thing. That's why I'm not like wasting our time here. Now you know how to create user in the IAM rule, and it's always best practice to create users. Okay. Second thing is how you will set the MFA thing. So what you guys do is, do you guys know authentication app, like Microsoft has authentication app, or Google authentication app also they have? So what you guys be doing is, like, since this is enabled by default for me, let me check if I can disable it or not. Okay, so not a problem here. What you guys can do, whenever this is not showing into your like for you, it will not show you. So what you can do, you can click here. They will ask you to download an app. You will be downloading an app called as Google Authentication. You can find this app on Play Store. I will write here Google Authenticator app, right? So you guys can get this app on Play Store. Okay. When you guys download this app, okay, see, guys, this is the very simple UI for that. What you will be doing, guys, you will scan. Okay. If you will click here, you will be showing one QR code here. You will be just scanning that, and your account is created and MFA is enabled. So what you guys do is, it's a very simple thing. That's why I'm not wasting our time. I will show you if I get the time, like from the EC2 instance. Okay, just for wait for 1 minute here. Now guys, if I come to this IAM practice, I showed you like, okay, you can create the users. It should not be like default users. Root user is very kind of default user. You should never use it. You should create new user and logged in user using that user. Second thing is always enable the MFA. MFA is very important now, and also set like a strong password. These are kind of guys very normal things, you know. Guys, see why MFA is important. Even if your password is like someone is knowing your password, this if MFA is enabled, they can't compromise your code. Your account. They can't go inside your account. So that's why I'm saying this MFA is very important. Okay, so set that MFA. If we get time, I will show you in real quick how you can do the authentication using this MFA. Okay, or let me show you. Let me do it very fast. So I will be doing. I will be clicking on this test user. I will be going this security. I will be clicking this enable console. I will be clicking the enable. I can guys set some password. Let's say password is this one. Okay, I have set the password. I would say apply. Okay, the password I will not show you. I will click on this close, or I will copy this console or here from here also, and here also like this is the same thing. What you can do, I can open my some browser. What I can do is I can open my some browser here. I have opened guys. Here I have logged in using that guys. I'm using this URL. Okay, for this user. See guys, I have created a thing. It's saying enabled without MFA. Let me show you how you will do that. So let me log in with this user. Okay, so it's asking for my IAM username. What is my IAM username? So my IAM username is this test_user. So what I will do here, I will be writing test user, and the password is guys whatever the password I have selected here. Okay, password I have entered guys. Now you can see guys, I have logged in using IAM user, not my root user. So my root username was this Harshit. Now I have logged in using guys test_user. And now if I go to this IAM guys, let me show you. Now if I go to this IAM, it will show me MFA is not enabled. Okay, let's wait. I don't know why it's taking time and all. So now if I logged in using this test_user account, it will show me why it's not opening. I think AWS is kind of slow right now because my net is good. Like I have very good internet. I don't know why it's taking time. Let's go back and refresh it again and click on this IAM again. Okay, yeah, I guess IAM is opening now. So guys, now if you click on this, oh, let's wait. Oh my God. Okay, if I again click on this IAM, let's wait for opening guys. I don't know why it's taking time. And by the way, like I have a good internet. So I don't know guys why it's taking time. Let's not wait here. Let's move forward because maybe it will open, or let's check it guys after this EC2 instance. Okay, because I want to cover this EC2 instance really quick. So what guys, so hope you are getting my point. Like I have you logged in using my test account. Okay, and here guys, you can see here also it's saying enable MFA, not it's not enable. MFA is not enable. So let me refresh my root account here. Okay, the root account is guys here, and I have right now 2 users, dev user also, test user also. Okay, and it's okay. Yeah, guys, it's opened now. So whatever the policies I have set it for this account is, it's saying me access denied, because I haven't set the boundary for my this user. Okay. So if you click on this I am user, guys, you will not get any access, because this user is not having any access. Okay. So we will do this this access thing and very fast, but not spend their time like too much. Let's move forward with the new thing. So, okay, this is the thing, guys. Like, this is very simple. You will be using some Google authentication app, and you will be like just using this authentication and all. I will be showing you after this EC2 instance. But let's move forward and see what is this EC2 instance, because this is the most popular, I would say, most popular service of this AWS. Let's see what is this EC2 instance. So, guys, this is the just a computing capacity of AWS. So if you just want to rent your something, if you just want to ask your compute engines, you will be using this, guys, EC2 instance. So let's see. And it's also like very fast to develop, deploy your application. So we will be seeing, and no need to invest in the hardware. Like you will be just setting your OS type. You will be setting your storage type. You will be asking for what the CPU type you want. And that's it. It's kind of, guys, launching virtual servers. So let's see in the EC2 instance here. If I search for EC2 instance here, I will be going here. Okay. Okay. EC2 instance is launched here. Now you can see, guys, lots of things here, lots of things you will be seeing. But how to launch EC2 instance? How to launch EC2 instance? So we will be, guys, is launching our EC2 instance, and the importance of EC2 instance is, hope you are getting like you can deploy your application, you can scale it very easily, you can, guys, like start or you can launch your virtual servers very easily. So let's see, guys, how to launch this EC2 instance. Are you guys excited how we will be launching our EC2 instance? Let's see how you guys will be launching. So what we will do, guys, is click on this instance. Click on this, guys, instances. You will be clicking on this instances. I have 2 instances already. Those are stopped right now. We will be clicking on this launch instance. You will be clicking on this launch instance, and, guys, again I'm repeating, I'm using my root account only. Right now I'm using root account. You should use IAM user, or also for learning also you can use this root account also. There's no problem. I can, guys, name something. If I want to name my EC2 instance, I can name something. So what I will be doing, guys, I can create something like test EC2. Just name it test EC2. Here, guys, you can select the operating system. See, guys, you can select Amazon Linux, you can select Mac OS also, you can select Ubuntu, you can select Windows, whatever operating system you want to select, you can select here. So, but of course, this is free tier account. Okay, this is free tier account, not the paid account. So this is the most eligible thing, Amazon Linux. Okay, this we will be using. And of course, you will be getting some time of which kind of instance you will need. See, guys, it's giving us 1 GB of memory. 1 GB of memory it's giving us in the free time. So we can use, guys, this instance only, like, because it's in free tier, so we can use this one. Now this is very important, guys, key pair. So whenever you are launching an instance, you need to create this key pair. Why it's important? This is important. Even if you lost your email ID password from this console, you can still use this key pair to log in. So I will be not using, but I will create this. I can name this something like, let's say, I can name like test key. I can name this test key, and I can just hit create key. This file is downloaded. This is, you do not need to just care about this. But again, very important, this should be in private, guys. Never share this test file, PEM file with anyone. If they got access of this file, they can hack your AWS account. So just download it and keep it very safe. Do not share it with anyone. So I can just like cancel it. And, guys, by default settings are there. And there's a network setting here, network settings. So what I can do here is, it's asking for me like who can connect to my this launching instance, like whatever the service instance I'm launching, who can connect. So I'm enabling for anyone, like anyone can connect to my service. So I just guys click on this enable, and this configuration is like by default, whatever the free tier offers you. I am clicking on that, and I'm clicking on guys EC launch instance. I'm clicking on launch instance, and it is launched, I guess. Yeah. So successfully initiated launch of instance. Now you can go to guys instances here, and here you will be seeing guys this one is our mine, right? Like this one we have created test underscore EC2, and here we have pending results. The status is pending right now. Let's refresh the page and see if it is running or not. Let me refresh it. Okay, I have running guys. See guys, the status is now running. I can click on this instance and I can go here. Let me connect to instance. Let me connect. So how you will be connecting guys? You will be clicking on this connect, and then there are lots of like 4 options you will get to like how you can connect, like EC2 instance connect, session manager, SSH client, S2 serial console, like all things like you can ignore as of now. This is very simple for you. You can just click on this connect and you are guys connected. See, it is launching guys, establishing connection, and now you are connected to your EC2 instance. This is guys a virtual server which we have set up right now. Guys, you can see here, this is your virtual server. And of course here you will be guys writing some Linux command. Okay, so what you can write guys, you hope you remember, like you can write pw, it will show you the present working directory. You can guys also create some folders. So let me create this like test folder. Okay, if I do guys ls command, see guys, I'm getting this test folder. I can guys do whatever I want now. I can do whatever I want. So guys, hope you you can understand from this, like this is kind of command prompt. So you are handling your virtual server or your computer using this command prompt. This is guys your computer. You can think of, this is your computer. This is virtual computer. This is virtual server. Okay. So what next? What we will do? We will be doing. So instance is launching instance is complete. Then let's deploy a website. How to deploy a website? Anyone is familiar like how to deploy a website? So how to deploy a website guys is, so there are some requirements. Okay, so if see guys, whenever you want to do some deployment and all, what you will be doing is you will be checking the requirements of your deployment. So there are few requirements, right? Like there are few requirements for deploying. What we have the requirements is, first of all, we will need a EC2 instance. So EC2 instance is created. First point is done. Then we will need a web server like Apache web server. Okay. So since we want to deploy a website, we will be needing a server. And what is this Apache web server? So Apache web server is a free and open source web server that delivers your web through internet. Okay. And right now you do not need to care about Apache web server. What is this Apache web server? Okay, because you are not learning Apache web server. You are learning AWS. You are learning EC2 instance. So how you can do your deployment? There are few simple steps, guys. I have written these steps here. Like you will be firing all these commands. Okay, so let me fire this command. So what I will do, guys, I will be first of all doing. Hope you like know, or I do not know if you know or not. So this sudo is kind of giving the like super user access, and you are firing command, like you're just updating your package, whatever you have. So what I will do, guys, here, sudo update -y. Oh, I have written the wrong sentence here. Update. Okay. Okay, so update is guys done. Okay, and nothing is here. Now you can do, guys, this one. So now guys, you can do fire this command sudo yum install httpd. What is this httpd? So it's guys hypertext. Okay, http is what is, guys, hope you know http first of all, and then d is for daemon. It just run in the background. And of course, this is not needed for yourself. Like this is not needed for yourself because you are not learning Apache web server. You are learning AWS. So you just need to fire this all commands. So what we will be doing, guys, here is we will be just firing this command. So let's fire this command. Okay. So here what I will do is, here I will write sudo yum install. Okay, what was the command? Sudo yum install and then httpd -y. Okay, I'm clicking on this, guys. See, there will be a lot of download and there will be lots of things will be happening. Do not what I say, like do not worry about all these things because this is not your part. Okay, Now what we will do, guys, we will be just starting your server. So this 4 things you need to run: sudo service http, this thing you need to run. So what you will be guys doing here is sudo, okay, sudo services, and then you will write http d, and then you will, okay, start. Okay, so the guys, we have started our server now. Okay, now we need some kind of web, okay, some kind of content to deploy. Okay, so if you want to deploy some content, you need a content. If you want to deploy some website, you will be needing some website. So when you install this, guys, httpd, okay, so you have a file access. Now you have a file access. What is the file access? If you just go back, okay, I'm writing it cd dot dot and slash dot dot. You are just going back, and if you do ls now here, you are like, there are lots of things. So now you need to go on this var. Okay, and here also I have written go to var www, and inside this html. What you will do, guys, you will be writing here var, then you will do here is www, then inside that www you have this folder called as html. Now guys, what I will do is I will just see there's nothing inside this html. Let me create one html file, guys. Let me create. So how I will create, guys, these are the some commands like nano index.html. okay, I'm just opening a file. I'm just creating a file here, nano.html here. And what here I will do, guys, I'm just putting a tag here. Let's just simple, very simple tag, and this is my name, guys, here. Okay, this is my name here. I will be, guys, just closing this, control X, yes, save. Okay, now if you do, guys, this, okay, now if you just do ls, you will be finding this file here. And if you want to see the content of this file, how you can do, you can write, guys, sudo cat index.html. You can, guys, see here there's a only one line here, Harshit Raj. Now how you can access that? So guys, nothing you need to do. You can go to this public IP address. Okay, you can copy this public IP address and you can just paste it here, and you will find this thing, Harshit Raj, here. Okay, so this is, guys, dummy website. This is deployed. Okay, whatever you want to change here, you can change, and this will be displayed on this IP, because this is running IP. This instance is running, that's why we are getting this option. Let's deploy something meaningful, guys. So for that I have some kind of dummy code here. What I will be doing is, now I will be, guys, just editing that file, same file. What I will do, again, I will open using nano. Okay, I'm opening, guys, using nano. I will be opening, and I will be deleting all these things. I will be deleting this whole one line, and I will be just copy this and paste it. I have some, guys, I have some CS, like HTML, CSS. I have some HTML, CSS. You do not need to take care of like what is this HTML and CSS if you do not know, because this is not your part. This is developer part. You just need to handle the deployment. Whatever, what after that you will do, you will be closing this file and saving. So how you will do? Control X, Y, and save. Okay. So now if you do, guys, see the content inside that, what command you will fire? Sudo cat index.html. If you guys see here, we have lots of things now. Okay, now, guys, let me refresh this page. Right now that one line was there. Let me refresh it, guys. Do you see this, guys? So guys, whatever we have written here, like this all these things, this is the result of this one. This, guys, is deployed. You can also check on your system if you are able to access this or not. You guys can like check this one. This IP you can, guys, check this 52.90.136.22. You guys can check this web page. You guys can also try to like to go on this IP, and you will be finding this web page. Okay, so this is very simple deployment, guys, and this is how deployment looks like. Okay, this is how deployment look like. So what you will do, first of all, you need a web server. So, okay, why you need a web server? That can handle your request. Okay, so right now, like you guys can also check this IP. Okay, I'm showing here is again here. This is the IP 52.90.136.22. This IP, guys, you can check. And why we are getting this result? Because of Apache web server. We have set up a server which is responding to your request. You are requesting and you are getting this response. And why we are getting this response? Because we have written some code here. This is HTML CSS code. Okay, you can take any code. You can write your name also, like that, just I did, right? Like Harshit Raj or some name. You can put your name also, and you will get the result, guys. And what are the steps? So I have mentioned this step. You can watch the recording and you do the same exact thing. What you can do, you first of all, you need to update your package, and then after you will install this Apache web server. Okay, it's kind of HTTP daemon process. You will be doing that. After that, you will be starting your HTTPD. Then you will go to this var www and then HTML. How you will go? So first of all, you go back 2 times, cd // then you will do this cd var inside that www and then inside that HTML. And then guys, you will be creating a file called as index.html. See guys, I have also created here. If I do this guys here, see if I do this pwd, I am getting like I'm in the var www HTML. So inside this HTML guys folder, you need to create this file. Okay. And now that is done guys. That's it. If you do this ls guys, you are getting this index.html file. Okay. You are getting this index.html file. And here is the code. You can access this code. Okay. And I will be keeping for a few minutes. I will be like, when I will close this session, you can't access, because I will stop my I will stopping my this instance. Okay, so let me stop it guys and let me show. See, right now it's running, so I can access. See, I am refreshing, I am able to access. Let me stop this server. I have clicked on this. I am clicking on this instance state. I am stopping this server. Stop instance. I click on this stop instance, and see guys, it's stopping. If I refresh, in just few seconds it will be stopping. Okay, stopping, it's saying. Okay, now if I go guys here, I will hit enter. Okay, let's wait for stopping guys. This is stopping. Let's wait for stopping. Okay, this is stopped guys. Now this is stopped. Now you are not able to access this thing. You can't access. If I guys refresh it, see, if I refresh it, let me check on another thing here. Okay, if I refresh it guys, see, I don't know why it's not opening guys, but you can't able to access this because your instance is stopped. Okay, your instance is stopped. Okay, you see guys, your instance is stopped, so that's why you are not able to access. Let me just bring it on. I will click here. I will be clicking this instance state, start the instance. If I do this guys, instance start, now you can just play with that. Okay, I forget this, I guess. So it will take some time to just start the instance guys. So let's wait. Okay. It is in pending state. Okay. See guys, it's a not reachable. Okay, it's in pending state. Let me wait for a few seconds. It is in pending state. Let me click here. Okay, now it's running. Let me refresh the page. Okay, let me refresh the page. Okay, now right now also you will not get, because why we are not getting guys? Because hope you remember we haven't started your server. So let me start the server also. If refresh it, you will not get the thing. How to do that thing? See guys, system will be power off now. I will be just cancel out here. I will be clicking on this again connect. I will be clicking on this connect. Okay, and sometime guys IP can also be changed. See guys, now IP is changed here. IP is changed. So if I now go here and I paste this thing here, let's wait, and it says guys the site is not reachable. Why? Because we haven't started our server. How to start our server guys? Can anyone tell me? So this is the command sudo services httpd start. So let me just write this sudo services httpd start. Okay, see guys, it's started. Now let me refresh the page. Now you are getting the guys result. So this is the IP guys, new IP. Since we have stopped the server, that's why we are not getting the result. And now we have launched the server and we have started the web server also. So now you are getting the result. So guys, this is how you will deploy your web applications. Okay, so let's move forward and real quick guys. I want to like guys chat with you. I want to chat with you. I want to chat with you. But let me tell you, like chatting is not very what we say like very easy thing. Okay, but I will make you very easy. I will make this chatting very easy. Let me tell you how I can deploy this chatting application, guys, in just 5 minutes. I would say just in 5 minutes. So how to deploy this chat application, guys? See the requirements first of all. For deploying the chat application, you guys will be needing Node, like of course you will be needing a application, right? The chat application. So we will be seeing the Node.js chat application. For that, we have some setups. So what are the setups? So you will be guys needing a Node.js setup. Then you will, of course, you need a code, right? The code is also important now. So how you will install this like Git? So you will be installing, okay, from where you will get the code. So code is in the GitHub. I will show you how to get the code. Okay. So there are two requirements for deploying the chat application. First is the installing the Node.js. So how to deploy, guys? This is the link which you need to follow. This is the link which you need to follow to deploy the to install the Node.js. Okay. So hope you are getting my point here. If I go back here, there are first of all the first requirement is to check the installation if Node.js is there or not. Why we are checking the Node.js installation? Because Node.js project we are using. So for that you will be using this Node.js installation. So how to do that? So you will be guys going to this link and you can go here, and what you do not need to worry. You just need to click on this. See, I click here and I will go to my instance. Let me go to my instance now. Okay, let me go to my instance. What I will be doing, guys, I will be just copy paste. See, I have pasted this thing. Okay, it's downloading something. Let me this is first is done, then I will be clicking this thing here. I can go here. I can this paste this here. Okay, this is also done. This is LTS version. I will be just clicking on this fourth thing. I will be clicking on this thing. This is also installed. See, guys, Node is installing. Node is installing. Let's wait for, okay, I guess Node is installed. If you check the version of Node hyphen version. See, guys, Node is installed and you are getting also 18.16 version. Okay, Node 18 is installed. So what you will do now is, if your node is installed, here you can see, if your node is installed, let's install Git. So how to install Git, guys? There's a simple command sudo yum install git -y. So what you will be doing, guys? You just need to write sudo yum install git -y. Okay, it will be downloading your Git. Okay, see, it's doing automatically things. You do not need to worry. Okay, I guess Git is also downloaded. Let's check the version of Git. So what you can do, guys, you can git -version. Okay, see, the Git is also installed. Now what the next step? So node is installed, Git is installed. Let's grab the code. You will be cloning this guys repo. So what I can do is, here I can copy this link here and I can go here. You can fire this command as git clone this URL. This is the URL, guys. Here is our code. Okay, here is my code. So I be clicking here. See, guys, the code is cloning. Code is installed. Here you can see this. See, guys, here there are two folders now. The test folder which we have created, you remember, and we have one thing. This is the code, guys. Inside this group chat, okay, inside this group chat, guys, we have a Node.js project which have the code of this chat application. Okay, so what we will do, guys, what we will do, so we will be just starting our server. If I do, guys, server.js now here, node server.js, this is the way in which you can start your project. Just start your project. If you do this, guys, node server.js, hit enter. Okay, I forget one thing, guys. You also need to do npm I also. This is the, guys, Node.js thing. You do not need to worry. Okay, this is the developer thing. Developer will do this thing. You as a AWS engineer, what you need to do, you need to only focus on the deployment, nothing else. Okay, we have 1 minute. I will try to sum up in just 1 minute. npm I is done. Then you will, guys, write server.js. Okay, see, guys, server is listening on port 3000 and database connected. It means our project is running. It means, guys, our project is running. Okay, our project is running. But there's a one configuration thing that we need to do, because server is listening on 3000 port. Okay, if you guys go on this public IP, okay, I'm just summing up guys. If you go on this IP here, if you just guys go on this IP and go to this 3000 port here, you will see like it will move around, that it will do nothing. Okay, why this is not doing nothing? Because you haven't set the security rules. So let's check the security rules, guys. If you come to your instance here, you remember like while launching the instances, we have some inbound rules, like we check mark that HTTP things, right? So you will be guys clicking on security. You will be clicking on this launch wizard. Okay, launch wizard. Then you guys will be clicking on this security ID. Okay, and here you can click guys on edit inbound rules. You will be editing inbound rules, like who can connect and on which port they can connect. So right now guys, we have connected on like see port 80, 22, 40, 443, but our project is running on 3000 port. So what we'll be doing guys, edit inbound rules, and here you can add custom rule, custom IP, and the port range can be guys 3000. Okay, you can give here 3000, and anywhere like this is 0.00 is like from anywhere they can access. Save rules. Okay, rule is saved. Now you can go to your again EC2 instance. Let me just stop this server now. Okay, as of now, and I will be again going to my instance. So EC2 instance here, and let's again connect to my here. Okay, and I again connect to this one here. Okay, and let's again go to this chat application and try to run it and see if we are able to chat or not. Okay, yeah. So what we will do here is group chat, and then in this ls command we have lots of things. Now what we will do guys, we will be doing this server.js and hope our project is running. It's running on 3000 port. Database is connected. Let's check this URL now. And guys, if I go here and if I go on 3000 port, because our project is running on 3000 port / this is the URL guys, which you need to go chat, and that's let's join some room. Let's say 54. Okay. If I click here guys, I'm in the chatting application guys. And if you use guys same URL, this IP : and chat 54, you guys can chat with me. So I will be writing guys my name here, chat Harshit Raz, and I can write guys hello and welcome all. Guys, you guys can also connect on this IP. Right now I am on this guy IP. I don't know how I can give you this link, but this is the IP guys, 3.3.142.234:3000/chat/54. If you guys can go to this link, you can guys chat with me. Guys, can anyone come to this chat? I don't know how to share. Guys, you can check this IP, 3.89.142.234:3000/chat. Yeah, we have pinged the guys URL. You can go on this link. You can come to here. You can name yourself and you can send your message guys. And you can, of course, like we are connected right now on 50. Yeah, some is okay. I have got one message here. Okay.
Okay, Harshit, even I have joined the chat. So as you all can see, we have in the chat section the link for the chat app.
Yes, we have pinged you the chat guys. You can join this room 54. Okay, you can join this room 54. Okay, Rishabh is also saying hi. Can anyone join this chat room? Raj Reddy, are you there? Or RC, I see few people. You guys can join this chat room guys, and see the power of AWS is you have deployed your application very easily. You have you have deployed your session like this application very easily. This is the power of AWS. And once I just stop this server, you can't able to chat. Okay, so guys, this is the thing. I know this is kind of overwhelming for you, but hope you are getting how AWS can help you. And see guys, how the deployment process is easy. Do not fear about like how we have done that do not fear like how we have done that AWS setup and all, because this was not your part. Okay, the part of yours was what? The part of yours was just deployment. This Node.js and all, it's not your part. So yeah, I see some comments there. So can anyone join from the chat? I see. Okay, so I'm keeping this live, guys. I'm keeping for a few minutes, and we are close with the session. You can write your chat. Do not write something weird or something. Write some useful information. Wish me good night and something. I will wish you the best. And yeah.
So Harshit, we have few questions from other platforms also.
Yes, yeah.
So we have like one question, which is how much time is needed to learn AWS basics?
So yeah, basics, I would say like just one or I would say 1 week will be enough, because see, in AWS we have lots of services and you can't master every services. So what you can do, you can pick some services and you can do the mastery on that. So yeah, for basics, 1 week will be enough for learning AWS.
Okay.
I see one message from Raj. Hi sir, great session sir. Yeah, thanks Raj.
And next we have question, is AWS best in cloud computing?
Yes, it is the best. Like it is the leader in the market. You can see like 70% of the market capture is by the AWS. So yeah, there's a huge opportunity there. You can do whatever you want in this AWS.
Okay, great. Then we have a question from Raj. He's asking, do we have some disadvantages while using AWS?
So yeah, see, like there's always some amount of disadvantages, right? Like disadvantage can be you are trusting someone and you are keeping your data on someone premises, but you can trust, like if NASA can trust, obviously we can trust, right? So this is not kind of disadvantage, I would say, but yeah, you can pick whatever you want. Okay, Saran is saying hi sir. I guess Saran is from my batch. Okay, Saran is my student, I guess. I remember name, right Saran? If I'm not wrong, maybe I'm wrong. And I just want to give my appreciation for that guys, that the UI which I deployed, like one of my student has prepared that UI and I asked him, he prepared. So big like appreciation for that. Rhythm, his name is Rhythm, by the way.
So Harshit, how did you actually learn AWS?
So what I have done is like I have read the documentation for AWS on websites on AWS. On websites like AWS, there's a very good documentation for each and every service. So we should follow the documentation. Okay, and the documentation is the best place, I would say. But again, if you want to learn AWS more, you can like you can ask me of course in the chat box. Like we can plan for further session. Raj is also saying, okay, I will go for NASA's choice. Yes, Raj, you can go for the NASA choice, because if NASA is trusting, we are like normal people, right? So guys, see, this is the power of your AWS. This project is running. If I just stop this server, guys, see, I'm stopping this server right now. This is running. If I stop this server, now if anyone want to share, they can't share. See, if I refresh this page is gone. If you want to like just run this server, what I will do, node server.js, and this is running. Okay, if I just click on this refresh, I will get all the chat. Okay, so I'm stopping this server now, guys. I think this is too late for now, and I'm good with this session. I will stopping my sharing also.
So that was really amazing, Harshit, that app. We got to see everything that we learned, practically, yes. How can we use it?
Yeah.
And so there's one more question, a few more questions, that is, if we see currently in the market, if we study AWS, what kind of jobs can we apply for?
So the best job, I would say, the DevOps engineers. You can make make your career in DevOps. You can make a career in development also. See, I am from development background, but being a development background also, like most of time you will be needing some AWS services. So you like the development field is open, DevOps field is open. Of course, there's a new field coming into picture, is completely the cloud engineers. There are completely the infrastructure engineers. So there also like you can try yourself and make your career.
And if we see in cloud, like there are different services, like Google has their own service, Microsoft. So like if I want to get into this cloud computing, is it enough that I study one particular thing or do I have to study multiple ones?
Yeah, see, try to study one services first, because see, like all this AWS, GCP, Azure, all are kind of same. Okay, all kind of same. If you know the flavor of what this one service is doing, it's kind of just UI change and the just few click will be changed. Otherwise, the concepts, otherwise the services features will be always be the same. So that's the important thing. Yeah, you can go with the any service and then you can switch to any other services.
Okay. And how do you see the scope if someone is going to, like, as a fresher, going to join into this cloud computing field? How would you say the scope is in the future?
So I would say like the scope is beyond the limitation, right? Like there's no limitation. So for something like some language and something like any language, if you pick, there is some limitation. They can say like, okay, after this 5 or 6 years, maybe that language will be not valid. But this cloud is such a thing, like it's completely what we say. The limit is beyond, like it's never going to end, because we are seeing like this IPL match, this streaming app, lots of movies are coming, lots of OTT platforms are coming to picture. So this is never ending market. Like this will be very huge opportunity. That's why we are learning also, like being from development domain. I learned this like AWS and all, because I know the importance of this one.
Great, great. That's really amazing to know that the scope is there. And this was just a workshop of just 1.5 to 2 hours. But if you want to learn more in detail about like tech concepts like this, then you can check out our website, which is www.edyoda.com. So that if you want to learn more in detail, you'll be able to find more such job relevant courses. The link will be available in description so that you can all start your journey. As Harshit told, the scope is endless. You just need to learn and then apply for jobs, and you can begin your career in cloud computing as well as any tech field. And with that, Harshit, I would like to thank you that you came here and shared your knowledge here with all of us.
Thank you, Rishabh. Thank you, Rishabh.
And
Thank you
do
all.
let us know what more workshops you would like us to do in future. Let us know in the chat box. And if you want Harshit to have more workshops like this, which topics do you want Harshit to cover? Do let us know in the chat box and we'll try to get more and more workshops like this. And if you haven't still subscribed to the channel, now would be the right time to do it. Subscribe and click the bell icon and a quick like so that we can keep bringing more workshops like this. So that will be it from our side for today. Hope you got to learn new things, and we'll be back again with more workshops like this. Do check out our channel. We have much more content coming up and also on the channel currently. So do check out the channel. And yes, that'll be it from our side. Thank you all for watching. Take care and good night.